Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So it's BTS's anniversary, so we thought we would have a BTS themed slumber party. We're gonna talk about being on Burn the Stage, because a lot of people have been like recognizing us from that in the comments. So we kind of wanted to tell like what that experience was like. We'll do like a transcript of the things that were said in the whole interview that weren't aired, that I think are absolutely, I wish they would have been put in, or at least we had like access to that footage, because it was,
just put the cringe emoji for my
it was priceless. Like, what are moments like from this year, you know, that like really touched you like emotionally, like seeing them and how far they've come, especially in America, because it's still, you know, to have like a Korean act come over here and absolutely do exactly what you kind of all predicted is still like one of those things that it's hard to believe.
Seeing them actually perform the BBMAs was really huge for me. It's like winning the award was great, but performing and being able to show everyone their talent, you know, was pretty big for me.
Talent.
What are you doing?
I spilled it. I spilled the ball. Keep talking. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, so BBMAs.
It's not a video unless I'm doing something that's messing up.
Yeah.
When J-Hope dropped his mixtape, I could not stop twerking that entire week.
J-Hope!
That was a good one. I think for me, I think it was at the AMAs. When they came out, I literally like cried and I had chills. And I have chills right now thinking about it. Just because like the love from the room and everybody was so into it. And especially when you've been a fan of somebody for so long and they were kind of like unknown. And then when they actually hit that, and especially as I said, like it being historic that a Korean group has come over here and been #1 and like beat out all these other powerhouses, it was kind of like validation in a way. Just also like I know it was so moving for them as well, and like what they worked so hard to do over the years. Nobody else can really, I don't think, do.
You can't take that away from them.
Exactly,
You know what I
they
mean?
were the first. They're a part of history, and in a way, you know, the whole fan base, like ARMY, we're all a part of history because we helped make that happen, and that's amazing.
Like they're not underdogs or anything, but it's cool to like prove people wrong a little bit too. Like, hey, we told you we could do this and then we did it.
Exactly.
That's amazing. And, I don't know. It's like inspiring, right?
Yeah.
I mean, BTS is inspiring.
Yeah.
When I go to my family's house, you know, like literally the first thing I do is hijack the remote. And I like just want to show them clips and highlights. And I'm like, okay, but here's what's going on with me. It's not even about like my well-being. Like I'm just like, all right, hold on. Did you see this?
Want to be BMA?
All right. You know, and my dad is so sweet. Like whenever I see him when he's like home from tour, he'll be like, your boys are doing so amazing right now. Like I heard, he's like, they're killing it.
In the beginning, I would literally, like I got super obsessed because Greg showed me Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
That's kind of how like we all really bonded, was like, I remember one day like we had followed each other like on social media for a long time. Basically one day she messaged me and was like, what is this stuff you're always posting about? What is this K-pop? What is BTS? And I sent her, I literally feel like I'm some kind of like evangelist.
It was December 2016.
I'm like an evangelist for K-pop. Like I have this entire list, like playlist, like saved, and I was just like, you need to see this video. Watch, you know, 26 seconds here of this video.
The first two videos he told me to watch were Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and then Monster by EXO. And I saw Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and instantly I messaged him back, and I was like, what have you done? And I just knew that it was gonna be an obsession. Instantly knew.
Yeah, and it's like when you join the K-pop fandom, you don't join it, you're abducted.
Yeah.
Like this is some Liam Neeson take it.
That's what you did to me!
Like it's like literally being snatched, like.
We have to talk about how we came from.
Yes, because I want to know. I don't even know.
Alright, so he was friends with my significant other for a while, and I've always been like, I'm cold-hearted. I am cold.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I had no idea.
I've always been like, no new friends. But this guy.
God, what was it when we really first started bonding though? It was when I showed you my like K-pop obsession. When I like came out of the closet about K-pop.
Listen to
To
Hyuna.
her.
Really? Before?
Always, always.
I was obsessed with Hyuna in 4 Minute, BTS, EXO.
And he was wearing a Hyuna shirt at work, and I was like, oh my god.
I know. Yeah, and it was literally me. I think it was Christmas, and I just sat in her apartment literally until like 7 a.m.
So I am a hard EXO fan. I got Dio tattooed on my front. Dio!
This video is not about EXO.
Oh, we found this at Walgreens.
And yeah, so there's a quiz in it that we're gonna take.
Yeah. Okay. What has BTS said is the rough English translation of their band name? A. Bangtan Boys. B. Bulletproof Boys. C. Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Okay.
Let us know if you got any of them wrong.
Yeah. When did BTS form? A. 2015. B. 2012.
2013.
C. 2013.
2013.
What is Jimin's favorite movie? A. The Notebook. B. Southpaw. C. Eternal Sunshine. It's A. The Notebook. I was Jimin stan for a hard 2 months, so I know this. What's the name of the band's YouTube Red documentary series?
Burn the Stage.
Yeah.
No, we were on.
Where is V's favorite place to eat in the US? McDonald's, Taco Bell, or Panda Express?
Express.
Who did BTS beat out for top social artist in the Billboard Music Awards? Harry Styles, Justin Bieber, the Chainsmokers. I don't know
Justin
if it's
Bieber.
B or C though.
It's Justin Bieber.
Oh, you're right.
Because Justin won it like 5 years in a row.
He did, and they beat him twice. This is too easy.
This isn't even a quiz.
This is for
just
them brand new. This is for them brand new news. Like we should have made our own quiz.
Oh well, we've already committed this
It
far.
would be weird. It'd be like, how big is the?
I'm horrified. I'm horrified to know where you're going with
I was
this.
gonna go for the knee pit, but
Look, I think kneecaps is as far as we should go. Like, what is Jin's nickname? Mr. Handsome, Worldwide Handsome, or Internationally Handsome?
Worldwide. I
Yeah.
am worldwide handsome.
I didn't know that was really
We can't even do the simplest thing.
Nobody told me it was gonna be standard.
Anyway, what did you guys get?
So we got 90.
I can't accept that. Let's take it again.
Alright guys, that's been enough of Rachel.
What?
Anyway. Who is everybody's bias in BTS? I mean, I know the answers already, but I'll let you explain and like tell why, or like that moment that you knew that like your life was over.
So originally, my bias was Jungkook until we went to the Wings concert, and then I lost my god and started screaming J-Hope every single silent pause.
Ooh, talk about sound check. So, okay, we got tickets. Flew to Los Angeles, we go. We got sound check tickets as well. We got invited to the sound check, which I remember calling May, and I was like, the tickets are here and you're never gonna guess what. And she was like, what? I was like, we are going to their sound check. I don't know, I got lightheaded and I was just kind of like looking around feeling like I was gonna pass out, but it was just May screaming on the other end of the We get to the show early. Because we did the quiz. We wanted to do the virtual like photo booth.
Yeah, we had to do the survey and the lotto for that.
So you can't just go and do the photo?
No,
what
like
they had to do
they had
was-
like balls or whatever set up in like a certain color that you drew from like a box full of them or something.
Yeah, you had to do the
God.
survey the night before, and then you would get an email confirmation saying that you were allowed to do the game.
Yeah.
And it was, then you would go up there and wait in line for hours just to
I mean,
pull
people
a
were showing up
colored
at like
ball
7 a.m.
out
Like
of
there were people
the
camping
box.
the night before. We were told all day like, okay, well we have sound check tickets and like he won, so we don't have to stand in line. We were told this by every single security guard. They didn't know what was going on at all. It turned into them telling us, "Oh wait, no, you have to be in line," and it's not even guaranteed. But there wasn't a line specifically for sound check. It was literally just the first however many people who had a sound check one from the line got to go in. But there were some that were like, "Hey, no, like we're like the head of security or whatever, so you can go in any entrance and go." So we walked literally around the building to every entrance and we're like, "Hey, we were told that we could just come in, you know, we have our sound check tickets." And they were like, "No, you have to be in line." I go up to security and he was like, "No, you have to go in line." I was like, "No, you told me though that we could go in anything." And I think he just didn't want to deal with me anymore. So he was just like, "Look," and like opened like a little rope and like let us in. So we get into sound check and it's another line that they have like snaked around the lobby.
It's like 500 people.
We somehow lucked out so hard,
We were
just
right
in chance.
next to the runway.
Yeah, when we got like, you know, placed in, how they like lined us in.
Talking about it makes me want to throw up. Because I can remember them.
We were literally like, here's like us, and then maybe like 3 feet in front of us was like the runway. It was legendary. I remember being so shook because like they all come out. You know, it's that moment when you see somebody and you're just like,
You called out his name and it was so quiet in there. Everybody looked at you.
well, also here's the funny thing. So I was like one of the only guys in there. Like, no, straight up, there was like a few other guys or whatever, but like, I'm also like a head taller than everyone.
Yeah.
Like RM like walks over and he's like looking down at me for like 5 seconds. He has like, I think he had glasses on or something, but he like looked down and then like smiled and then turned around and like I just remember screaming my head off, like totally like fanboying over that like moment. And then sound check was over, we had to leave, and then go, I guess, get in line for the show. But it was so unorganized that we kind of formed our own line next
really
to
did.
the other one, and then it just caught on so quickly that security was just like, whatever, we don't know how to do this. So we ended up just literally, you know, getting in really fast.
Oh, you did.
So
You did.
I go to scan my ticket and it works. It is fine, it is easy. May, on the other hand, she goes to give the lady her ticket to scan and it's like the red like blinking and like the X, like, yeah, like the straight up like, no. So I literally go like pale. I got in with absolutely no problem. My ticket scanned. May, however, I look back at her and like, you know, they're going through my like bag or something and her ticket goes to be scanned and it says, no. I was like, it's her ticket, what do I do? I was like, do I be a good friend and let her go? And I just go back to the hotel, like, what do I do? So, scans again, no. I think it was like the 3rd or 4th time it like scans. And she was like, this machine is always so faulty, but the damage had been done. It was like the emotional, it was a humbling experience for her. We'll say it was humbling for her because she literally was like shaking. And like, she wasn't right for like 30 minutes after that. Like, she was like the shell of a person. Like, just kind of like this, right now.
But the show was absolutely amazing. So great.
What was your favorite like performance in the show?
Awake. When Jin came out. Yes, I've been waiting. Yes.
I think you remember mine when they did Lost.
When Jimin gets lifted, I died. I basically died.
During live. So good. I just love that performance period. Like I could watch it every day.
We're going to this tour in Chicago on, I think on the 2nd. And it'll be your first BTS show, which I'm so excited for you and Brandall to get to see them.
I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking out too.
Like, it's hard to realize these are actual human beings that you're gonna see in the flesh, like not on a TV, not on a screen.
Well, it's also like you're seeing them in person, like knowing what they've created and what it means to you, and like where you were at in your life at that point. That's what's kind of surreal too.
Eloquent paragraphs.
Speaking of eloquent paragraphs, so we're gonna talk about being on Burn the Stage. And the things you guys didn't hear.
It's me. It's actually me.
But
it's the girl.
Okay, why do you say that?
Because everybody who posted the meme of that girl who said, it's me, it's actually me. Oh my God, who got this picture of me? And I couldn't even say, it's me. Because it was actually me.
Okay, so we thought it would be a little more fun and interesting if we, while talking about this and Burn the Stage, we burned our mouths off. We thought it'd be fun to do like, you know, the noodle challenge while we try to relive that night and the moment and
Are we ready
the
for that?
aftermath of filming that.
Yes, we're doing it.
So Rachel can't do it
Yeah. So I'm gonna be
because she has a allergy.
Yeah, I've got I have food allergies. What does that mean?
So she is going to be like our
Moderator.
5 minutes
Yeah.
to
Eat the whole thing?
5
The
minutes
hot,
to eat
spicy noodle challenge. You got 5 minutes to eat the whole thing.
the
And I'm glad that I have an excuse. Y'all
So we have noodles
Yeah.
and Sprite. All right, so while the noodles are cooking, we're gonna continue talking about our biases. You guys already know mine. RM, clearly, I literally post about him almost every day. It wasn't the first time I had seen RM, but it was when literally his intro in Dope. Something clicked in me where it was literally just like it was a that's what I was like. Yeah, I was like, all right, I need to know absolutely everything about this human being.
I just wanted to know his name. Yoongi's my bias. Jimin was my bias for about a month, and then I saw Fire, and Yoongi's part in Fire kind of like got me interested. So I did some searching around and ended up finding August D, and read through lyrics from that whole mixtape, and I don't know, I just was kind of like in a weird place in my life at that time. So reading lyrics and listening to music that kind of like matched up for me, I don't know, I was just...
I remember you messaged me,
Yeah.
and you were like, oh my god,
Yeah.
who is this?
Yeah. First Love is like my favorite song pretty much ever, like #1 favorite song.
Favorite song? See,
Yeah, what's your favorite ever? Mine is, I'm not kidding, it's First Love. Like, I love it.
probably for me it's Butterfly. Butterfly it's one of those songs that every time I hear it, I don't know, I think it's just an absolutely gorgeous song. Harmonies, melodies, everything, the progression of it is amazing. And but I mean, a close second obviously would be Reflection. I remember seeing that one live at the Wings tour, and it has such a nostalgic feel to it, and it's kind of like a melancholy song. I don't know, I kind of like that he's showing his insecure side about certain things, and it's relatable.
My favorite song?
Yeah.
See, off the Wings album, it would have to be Awake. But all-time favorite, like music video and everything, would be Save Me.
We're going to do this noodle challenge. This is gonna get messy. I feel like I've seen everybody's like mouths get stained by this.
Whoa, that is like pungent. Okay, like that is 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we're on Burn the Stage. It was after the waited for our car, and this crew came up to us that we saw during sound check. And
They told us they would be going for KCON New York.
they asked to interview us, and we were like, yeah, what's it for? And they were like, KCON New York. And So we were like, yeah, sure, go for it. They are asking us questions about BTS. I answer first in a beautiful paragraph. Like I was using like synonyms, antonyms, soliloquies, like all that.
And I can see in the video where I lose my mind.
This is so hot. Okay, keep going so I can take a bite because I have 3 minutes left. It was, what does BTS mean to you? And I answer, I talk about positivity and all this other stuff, and then she comes out with, right out of the gate, I quit my job for BTS. And I wish you could see my face. Like I'm looking at her, and then I was just like,
look, I already knew I stepped right there when the camera guy
The way you always look at me in these videos.
So I'm like, okay, she was just nervous. She'll pick it up. It gets worse when I breathe.
So the air doesn't help this.
I can't do it. I can't.
He's tapped out.
I'm tapped out. I can't.
2 minutes and 50 seconds.
I can't. I'm
She's
sweating.
gonna finish it.
I can't. Wait, maybe if I have something sour, it will like counteract the hot.
That's not the way it works.
Is
We
it?
should give you milk. Is there milk? He needs some milk. No.
Ow! What is burning? Wait.
Oh God, that hurt to laugh.
Ow!
Oh no, I'm crying.
Crying.
Why do you do this to
I
yourself?
don't like this. I don't.
Legend.
Ow. It still hurts to breathe. So I'm looking at her and I'm like, okay, she's just nervous. She'll figure it out. It's like, she will figure it out. That moment never happened. And she comes out with the now infamous, some days, the only reason I get out of bed is because of BTS.
Yeah.
And at that moment I was just like, it's like, come on.
I give up. But then
I
it
loved
got
it.
you on Murder Stage. So.
Well, so here's the thing. The footage never came out. And I mean, it came out a year later.
Yeah.
I called my sister
So-
immediately.
No, so a year goes by and they announce like KCON and stuff.
You're looking for our video.
And I was like, nah, they probably just didn't end up using it. And I'm like, that's totally cool. But then I woke up one day to like my phone blown up. Like my Instagram, like every social media was just people saying, hey, is this you? Oh my God, you were in BTS's TV show. And then they're sending me screenshots and like, you know, like little recordings of the clip. And so, you know, I logged into my YouTube Red account and watched it and I was like, oh my God, like we're actually on there.
I watched it with my boyfriend Brandall, and I literally screamed. I watched it like twice in a row and screamed both times. Like,
You think about how many hundreds of people they probably interviewed throughout, you know, that entire tour. And the fact that at the end of it, you know, they included us in that. That's like an honor that I can't really like explain it. Thank you.
it was so weird to be watching this and see a clip of Yoongi talking, and then it go to a clip of you guys talking. It blew my mind.
It was cool because that'll live on forever. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
it's just like, at the end of the day, like we were lucky enough to, you know, have been chosen to put in that, and that's,
Amazing.
yeah, so thank you. That's so great.
Are you guys recovering yet?
My lips are on fire.
Super plump. They're very plump. You guys look very like.
Yeah, my lips are literally like little pins, just like pricking my lips. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Well, we had this little friend time slumber party for BTS's anniversary.
Happy birthday, BTS!
Yes, happy birthday. We hope you have many, many more. Thank you. If you liked this, comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever you do, but not telling you what to do.
Love, love.
Love, love.
Bye.
Bye, guys.